when he saw the divorce certificate handed over by his mother. The man's heart sank. It was then that he realized his wife, who had always taken such good care of him, hadn't gone on a trip, but had left him. Angrily, he threw the divorce certificate to the ground, his heart filled with an indescribable fear. From the beginning to the end, he had never agreed to separate from his wife. In their 5 years of marriage, he had grown accustomed to her managing everything for him. He couldn't imagine what life would be like without her, how terrible it would be. But sadly, it was too late for regrets. There was no chance to turn things around. Before the divorce, his wife was full of him, but at that time, the man was blind and deaf to her. He pretended not to see all the good things she did for him, even lazy to listen to a word she said. He was only focused on chatting with his white moonlight. It wasn't until his wife proposed a divorce that he realized there were no signs. He immediately signed the divorce agreement. When his wife asked if he knew what he had signed, he thought it was just something about a donation to an orphanage, completely unaware that he had already signed the materials contract a month ago. Seeing that he was always busy with his white moonlight, his wife's heart had completely turned cold. She no longer spoke to him, silently putting away every gift she had prepared for him over the years. Each time she gave him a gift, the disgusted expression on his face made her heart ache. 5 years had passed, and she still hadn't been able to enter his heart. It seemed it was time to leave. As she was taking out the trash, she unexpectedly saw her sister-in-law standing at the door with his white moonlight. Her sister-in-law was eager for her to leave, to make room for her brother's white moonlight, but she couldn't be bothered to argue with them anymore. To her surprise, her sister-in-law still insisted, directly revealing that her brother had long fallen in love with the white moonlight. Yet the woman was still shamelessly staying in the house, eating and drinking for free. The white moonlight next to her pretended to be polite, saying she would leave so as not to disturb them. The woman, with a heart turned to ashes, told her not to leave, to stay right where she was. Instantly, the white moonlight and the sister-in-law's triumphant smiles appeared on their faces. After all, if a man can't be warmed, he's better off without. When they got back, the woman generously gave the master bedroom to the white moonlight. But surprisingly, the sister-in-law went too far, ordering the woman to cook for the white moonlight. Just then, the husband suddenly came home, telling the woman not to throw a tantrum, and to hurry and cook for the white moonlight. The woman stretched out her injured hand, showing that she couldn't touch water. As soon as she finished speaking, the white moonlight pretended to have low blood sugar and dizziness. This made the husband feel heartbroken. He immediately ordered the wife to cook for the white moonlight. The woman reiterated that she couldn't do it, but was met with the husband's furious slap, delivering 99 slaps to her face. His actions only strengthened the woman's resolve to leave him. She immediately made a phone call, booking a flight for 8 p.m. the next day, deciding to leave this heartbreaking place forever. Soon, dinner time arrived. In an attempt to frame the woman, the white moonlight intentionally dropped the plate into the hot pot when she was handing her food. The woman's hand was quickly burned, forming blisters. Meanwhile, the white moonlight pretended to have burned her hand as well, to rid herself of suspicion. But the husband didn't hesitate for a moment, rushing to take the white moonlight to the hospital. Seeing this, the woman was completely heartbroken. She realized that her 5 years of effort couldn't compete with the white moonlight. So, she placed the divorce agreement on the table and prepared to leave.